I should have been happier. I don't know what it was. I don't even mean to. A lot of the times, I just my morning voice just sounds so grumpy, and so that's why I usually just try to not speak. So that's why in the morning I will just cuddle you more because I'm like, see, at least she knows I'm happy. I just can't say anything because then I'll sound upset. But then I've learned, guys, physical touch really helps with that. If you don't want to say anything.
No, my favorite thing is she'd be like, "Good morning." I'm like, "Are you ready to work?" And she's like, "Ah, ah." And then I hear her stomping, and then I hear her stomping down, and then I hear like the opening of a can, and she goes like, "Work time."
Well, yes. Why would you like? I'm having a great morning. Why would you ruin it by saying work time?
She was like, "Good morning," and then I hear her like stomping downstairs, opening the fridge, opening a can. 3 minutes later,
Waking
she's
up
like,
at 4 in the
"Yay."
morning. 4 in the morning. She's like, I gotta start my stream, and I'm just like,
She's so funny, man. She's so fucking funny for what, bro? It's so funny.
And she say I'm not clingy, guys. Like this is.
To be fair though, I feel like every time we would be like, "Oh, we'll be ready at 7 a.m." and we're not ready at 7 a.m. It's because like you wake up at 7, you try and wake me up, I go like, "Oh, it's 7. Good morning, morning hug," and then I'd reach out and then I'd hug and I'm like, "See, this is so comfortable, isn't it so comfortable?" And then I go back to sleep, and then you go back to sleep, and then we're giga cooked.
Well, I'm like, God knows I tried. You know, I do it once. You still don't wake up the second time. I'm like, well, I tried. And then I just go back to bed. I think one of the worst days was like 4 p.m. we got out of bed. And I was like, damn, it be like that sometimes. What are you going to do?
I know that this happens, but like every night I'm like, no, we have to wake up early in the morning. We have to do this. I can't do it. I can't. And then I wake up and I'm like, no, I need more sleep. And she's like, wake up, Pookie, it's 7. Wake up. I'm like, I need more sleep. Morning hug time. And then we sleep together. And I can't stop myself.
She has the audacity to get upset at me when I'm doing the same thing later on. And she's like, oh my God, like we can't get ready because you're just like, we're just hugging right now. And I'm like, are we just gonna forget about the 3 fucking hours of you doing that? It's always a problem when I do it. Bro, I was thinking about this recently where I'm like, next time you come over, I mean, like, I'll have a schedule of things that we can do, but I'm not gonna make the plans so then we could make it together. But I'm gonna be hoping and pray. Well, if she wants to do something, I'll do something. But I'm like, but what if for the first 2 days we just do nothing but lay there? What if we just do that? You know, like, what if we or we go to the park and then we come back home and then we just relax for like the first 2 days and then we do things.
Or what if that is every day?
Would you? But I thought you wanted to like do things. Well, because I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, realistically, if we did do things, we can plan to do it whenever and move things around. But the one thing that we would plan is our road trip.
Yeah. I'm down for that. I love how the first time like like when I went to America, you were like, is it okay if like, you know, we have days like rest days in between where we just chill? And I'm like, no, that is completely fine. I love doing that. I mean it when I say it. Like, I am a very big,
but then
like,
we'd wake up and you'd say, what are we doing today? And then it would scare me. And I'm like, oh my God, she wanted to do something today? Oh my God, what the fuck?
No,
and then
I
I'd be
asked
like, oh
so
my
I
God.
know how long I can sleep. Like, we can just, you know, be
Why
lazy.
don't you say that? Why don't you say that to me? Because if that were the case, then I would have made us do that for a whole week.
I literally said it's like, I only ask so I know if I have to like, you know, like, all right, time to lock in. If not, you've seen how it was. Like, if you're like, oh, we have nothing planned today. It's a chilling day. We were in bed until like 5 p.m. Finally woke up at 5 p.m. Go down to get one meal to go to bed on the sofa for the rest of the fucking day. That's all we did. We went from sleeping in the bed to sleeping in the sofa. And then back to the bed. Like, I can do that every single day. I love doing that. I love doing nothing.
Well, then why don't we do that for like the first couple days until we're fully charged? And then me saying this like it's gonna be her, but then it'll be like a road trip while she gets to get more sleep and I'm the one driving.
Yes. That is actually really true too. Because I was like, are you ready to go on a road trip? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna look at so many things. And then I fell asleep. And then she woke me up to be like, look at the view. And I'm like, oh, the view's so beautiful. And then I sleep again. like you've done that like 3 times, I think, where I'm just yapping and then you slowly fade to sleep, and I know she's asleep because she starts seizing. Her body goes.
Dude, I looked that up. I looked that shit up. I was like, why does that happen? Because it's so embarrassing. Because I can't do anything about it. And then like, I look it up, and then apparently it's because I have too much caffeine.
No, but it's so funny though, because I'd be like, and then I feel you like, duh! You know, it's like your body seizes, and I'm like, oh, she's falling asleep. So I'll be like, and then this happens, and then slowly I start talking a bit softer and softer, and then once, and then she starts seizing like crazy, and I'm like, now she's asleep. I think it's cute. I think it's so funny, bro. I'm like, she's like, I'm sorry, I suddenly fell asleep. I'm like, I know. Because she started seizing. She's like, oh, is it because I closed my eyes? Sometimes I just like closing my eyes. I'm like, no, you just go, ugh. It's
so gross. I hate how I do that. I found out it's because of caffeine. I hate that sleep habit, bro. That's why I like when she goes to sleep first, because then I don't have to worry about that. I'm like, what if I do that again? And then she noticed, like, that's so embarrassing. Why would I do that? That's so nasty of me to do. And then,
but it's funny. It's cute. It's like, I'm like, it's like I know you're asleep, you know? Like, I know you're like falling asleep because sleep, violent shaking. It's just like, it's like one violent shake. Like, ugh. And then she goes,
so...
me.
I hate it here, man. I fucking hate it
cute.
here.
It's cute. I don't know what she's talking about.
Michi grinds her teeth in her sleep, and then
I do.
When she does that though, and then I get her to stop, I just like hold her face. I'm like, hey, and then she stops, and I'm like, slay. And then I just go back to sleep. Every time that she like grind her teeth, and then I just like hold her face. I'm like, hey, and then she'll be like, and I'm like, period.
No, it's so fucking bad. Like, I told Chad that keep in mind, by the way, this is treated. Like, this is not as bad as it used to be. It used to be like 10 times worse. That's why I get Botox. Because it's, no, like, I had night guard too. I would chew right through them. Like, I would have holes everywhere in my night guard. And I would have to, like, change it every, like, couple of months. Because it happens so bad. Like, I'm not the type, like, there's different types of bruxism. Mine is not just, like, the gritting of teeth. Like, I would grind it, like, left and right so you can hear it. It's like a chainsaw. You're like, like that.
It's like, so bad. It's like my jolt is like that, but, like, it's in her mouth. But then... It's like night. It's easy though, because when she stops for like the whole night. So I'm just like, oh, fucking god. So like every time like I would catch that, I would like really, and she'd stop, and then I'd be like, slay, saving the world one teeth grind at a time.
I'm so sorry, man.
Why you sorry?
Oh my god, I remember.
That's something you can't help. I can fix mine. I can fix it. I can fix myself.
Someone in my chat said like their fiance does the same thing, and the fiance doesn't drink caffeine.
I need to stop drinking caffeine, I guess.
No!
So then I can stop doing that. What?
No. Honestly, for anyone, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, if you want to stop. I want you to know, Pookie, in the morning, you get, like, really cranky without it.
I know.
Glop. Glop. I remember it's like...
that bad? I thought I'm just non-verbal.
It's not that you... Okay. It's because you go non-verbal, and then when someone does ask, you answer in, like, you're, like, exhausted one-word response, and even then, that's if you do want to respond. So then I don't know whether... Like, no one knows if you're mad or not. Like, no one deadass knows if you're mad, or if you're just like, oh, maybe she needs, like, to eat, or she needs a drink. No, I don't know.
Well, that's usually I go on my phone or some shit. But I'm so nice to you, aside from when you're mean to me in my dreams and I wake up upset. Like in Japan, I was so fucking nice because I would wake up like way before you because you would tell me to be up at that time and then I'd fucking wake up and then you'd be sleeping.
I'd be like, good morning. But look, it's so warm. Good morning. Wake up and
go back to sleep so many times, and I'm like, girl, you told me to wake up at 7, and then she wouldn't get out of bed till like 11. But I would get on because I'm comfy too, so it's like whatever. But like, I don't think I did not like. I know I'm like cranky in the morning, so I usually like don't like to talk, but I don't have ill intentions. But I'm so good to you. I'm
not saying it to be like I think it's because when you get cranky. After you're not cranky, you get really sad that you did get cranky for too long. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah,
It's like you
'cause you
get
can't
mad at
control it.
yourself. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? That's why I'm like,
There's like
maybe
a cloud
don't do
over my
that.
head raining on me because I'm so sad.
Yeah. So I'm like, maybe do drink your caffeine in the morning. Because this has happened before. Like, she would be cranky, and I'm like, oh no, she's just like a little cranky. That's okay. And then like 3 hours later, she'd go like, I'm just so sad that I did this and I blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, it's okay, girl. Everyone knows, like, you're just a little cranky. Don't worry about it. And she's like, no, like, I am a horrible person and I deserve to go to jail. And I'm like, girl, calm down, girl. It's fine. It's fine. It's literally fine. It's
The crankiness
okay.
in question, it's like she says good morning and I don't say it back at the same level of happiness. And so I'm like, I can't believe I did that to her. I can't
Yeah.
believe I did
I
that.
was like, what the
I
fuck?
need to jump off of a bridge right now. And then like an hour later, I'm like, I'm so sorry.
I'm like, wake me up when there's another view.
You're gonna love this one though, because it's like if we end up going to the redwoods, the drive to NorCal, you'd love it because there are so many fields of like farms, and then you'll see cows.
Can
love
we
cows.
see what is that big fucking horse that isn't a horse with antler? Moose. Can we see a moose? Or they're
Like
meese?
preferably not. I would not
Oh.
want to see a moose because they're very dangerous and like gigantic. And
Oh, is
they're
the moose
not
Canada?
common in they're
Oh,
Canadian.
I didn't know that. I've always wanted to see a moose IRL because I want to see how big they are. I heard they're as big
They're-
as trucks.
They're gigantic and they're very aggressive because they're territorial and like if they see you, you have to just hide. You have to fucking hide or go some. Dude, I saw this one video where they like this moose had a family trapped in their little shed. They had to wait till it would go away and they'd try to get out, but then they'd run back in because it would like smack against the shed.
Wait, this reminded me. Remember when we did golf? And then, like, everyone was doing golf, but I wasn't playing the golf. I was in charge of driving duty, chat, and I was super serious about it. So I was like waiting in the cart, and then like all I know is like I was chilling there. I was like watching them play golf. I would record them, and I'm like, ooh, this is so nice and so relaxing, and I'm so happy. And then suddenly, like, one squirrel came, and I'm like, a squirrel! And then out of nowhere, there's like 5 squirrels, and I'm like, oh, I love squirrels. And then I was like, I'm gonna pet one of them. And in the corner, I just hear Numi go like, no! Like she's running, like, don't touch the squirrels! And I was like, what? Why? But there are like 5 squirrels. Like, there are so many squirrels. And then apparently
one
it's
bit
because
her
they're
shoe.
wild. Yeah, one bit my shoe. And I was like, oh, they're hungry. And same, you told me about geese. You were like, goose and geeses are like actually dangerous and territorial. But when we were playing golf, there was a geese. And then I stood next to the geese because I thought it was a duck. And they just chilled. And I was just like standing there.
Those
just
are
chilling.
the ones that you should be afraid of. Guys, I don't even know what kind of ducks and goose or whatever the fuck, because these goose, they look like a different breed of goose that were just fucking chilling, and people would hit them with golf balls by accident and they would just do nothing. There was not a thought in their brain.
Yeah, I stood next to I was like, I squat because I think one time you were like doing one of the courses and I was like, I'll get there later. So then I stood next to it and then like I squatted down and I was surrounded by like 4 big ducks, and then turns out they're geese.
Yeah, no, there's like specific goose that are just freaking mean. Yeah, the Canada geese are so here. Look at this pic. Like this is how they be treating people. Yeah, they
Just
just
a
be
man getting
attacking.
attacked by a goose.
Yeah, they be angry. Like sometimes I would back in the day when I was younger, maybe because I looked way easier to square up. I would be like walking through the park with my mom and my dad, and then a fucking goose chased me. I was like, ah.
I think like looking back, I've never been like attacked by an animal before. The only time that I thought I was getting attacked was by a dog because the dog was chasing me and I was a kid and I got scared. And then I fell down and broke my arm. So the dog caught up and just like licked my arm. And I was like, aw, you're really nice. So I guess the dog just wanted to like play and I got scared. But I've never been stung by a bee. I rarely get bit by a mosquito. I've never been attacked by any animal, I don't think.
I got stung by a bee by accident because I fell on. Like I tripped and fell and my hand landed on it. Numi's mom said I'm her favorite. She loves me. Okay, bush lover. But yeah, like it's just like, you know.
Hey, Tara! You so mean. You so mean to Mama Nubi. What the hell, man? You're
Tara,
so funny
I told
for
her
that.
about what you said to my mom.
You're so funny though.
What she said. And then, oh my god, there was that part where she's like, Hami's like, don't be toxic, have fun and let go and party. And then she started like going like,
You're so funny. Animals know that Michi's too malnutrition to put up a fight or be worth eating. That is so crazy. Someone said they got stung by a wasp. You know, oh my god, yesterday there was a wasp inside my house. And I was like,
oh my god,
OMG, it was a big wasp. It was the size of my like my whole thumb, but a bit bigger. It was a big wasp. And it was so loud too, because I could hear them like go like right? And then I was like, oh, I'm scared that he's gonna like my cat is gonna like attack the wasp or something and then get like bit. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna grab the wasp. So then it landed on like next to the window, and then just like picked it up with like tissue and then let it out. I've never been stung by a wasp either. Never a wasp, never like a hornet. Oh, is that a hornet? I've never
been stung by stuff either, but I mean, animals usually like me. It's just, I think a lot of times maybe with goose they're more aggressive. I think during mating season they're territorial. As long as you like mind your business and keep the fuck away. Oh yeah, I don't know about that.
I've got humped by dogs behind me.
Before. I just noticed that.
Hey, Greg. Okay. I've never been attacked by any animal now I think about it. I just
when I was
be
at
chilling.
dinner with Tommy today, we were talking about...
Oh, happy anniversary, Numi!
Sorry, I just forgot to turn my anime mode on.
Oh,
Anyways, you just reminded me that today's the day.
The day? Friday?
Yes! Friday the 20th, the day my 5-year anniversary merch drop goes live.
Aw, shit!
Yes, sir. For a limited time, you can grab a special anniversary cup, a shirt, tech deck, and a skateboard.
Norway.
But wait, there's more. You also have a limited time to grab my favorite piece of merch, the work jacket. God, I love it so much.
Oh my god, I'll take 20.
No.
Why?
But you guys watching can. Grab yours now while they're still available.
Yippee! Why can't I get one?
Because you fucking suck.
No, you suck.
You
Girl,
I
if you want to get something in advance with that 20% off using code AQUA or any of your favorite creators' code, you can get some Numi merch. It's a new cup, Numiverse cup. Look at the jacket, it's so cool. And there's a shirt, and then there's a little finger skateboard. Look at the real skate deck. Wow!
Quick word from our sponsor, me, myself, and I. We have a new Gamer Subs flavor out now called Kissy Kissy Passion that tastes just like me. What? A delicious passion fruit mango. So yum yum. Try for yourself today. Thanks!